don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. It's Friday afternoon, but it feels like Saturday. Look at that sun. It's very bright. It's not warm, it's just bright. Being the end of October, it isn't warm anymore, but hey ho. Yeah, out walking Mr. Bentley because Ian's set off already, went at lunchtime for his one-day show up in the northeast, Whitby. One of my favourite venues, but unfortunately since Dad's had his stroke, obviously he's not well enough to look after Mr. Bentley, so I couldn't go with him this time. So hey ho, that's just one of the things that we have to deal with. So we're out walking and it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I said, we've got the early afternoon sunshine beating down on us.
So my Whitby adventure is about to begin. I've just said goodbye to Mike and Mr. Puppy Dog. I've just put some diesel in the car and I'm getting ready to go. It is 96 miles to Whitby from where we are, which will take me about 2 hours and 10 minutes, 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm going to sing along to lots of really tacky 80s music while I'm driving, and I'm going to pootle. I'll let you know when I get there. Well, I've got here eventually. It's taken me nearly 3 hours to get here. The roads are appalling. It is literally, you cannot move on the roads. We did 20 miles an hour most of the way. I think the whole of the UK is travelling to Whitby this weekend, which is good for us, but not for the travel. So I'm here. Karen, my friend who I'm staying with, and her husband Steve and the 2 dogs are out walking the dogs. Karen's hurt her knee. Apparently, she's not in a good mood. Oh dear. I'll have to cheer up. I've got some chocolate, so hey ho. I'm just going to phone Mike to tell him that I've arrived safe and sound, and then I can get settled in and I will show you the venue tomorrow morning, and also when I'm set up we'll have a walk round and I'll show you all my friends and we'll talk to my friends and some of my customers. Ta-ta for now.
See, one of the benefits of Ian going away for the weekend is that I'm able to sit uninterrupted and create when I need to. So Saturday's project, I started yesterday afternoon because it needed starting and then leaving overnight, and then I've just spent the last couple of hours just filming in between playing with Mr. Bentley as we were taking him out for WALK and all the rest of it. I'll turn the camera around so you can see what I've done. So that's what I've created over the last couple of days. So mixed media altered paintbrush. So yes, there is a paintbrush in there. Underneath here, there's the bristles. You can just see the bar and the neck of the paintbrush. And there's the handle with the hole. But yeah, that's what I've just finished. But what I didn't do, or didn't show on camera, I had a little idea afterwards. I wanted the skull to be a bit shiny. So let me just get down here so I can show you. Can you see how it's all kind of glistening and shiny? That's because I added some of this on. So this is the indigo blue clear Supervine embossing glaze. So even though the skull was dry, what I did was I got a little paintbrush and I took a little bit, just a tiny amount of water on the side here, and then I brushed over the skull, which created enough cling for the embossing powder to stick without blowing everywhere when I got the heat gun on it. Sort of thing. Anyway, so it all stuck in place, and look, I've got this fantastic kind of glaze now on that skull. Isn't it cool? So if you're watching this after Thursday, the, I don't know, what, 4th of November, and you missed me creating this canvas and you'd like to, then there'll be a link at the end of this video. You can just click and go back, or I'll try and remember to put one of them cardy things up in one of the corners here so you can go back and have a look. But yes, so that's the canvas. Rather like that.
Good morning everyone, I'm all set up today. I'm in Whitby. You'll see behind me we have that wet stuff between the land and the sky is the sea, and we are trading at the Met, which is a beautiful hotel. So I'm all set up, ready to rumble. A lot of other people are still setting up, so when they're all set up I'll take you inside and walk you through. It's beautiful in there. It has got fairy lights up and down the walls, like white lights for Christmas, and it looks stunning. Plus it's quite dark in there, which is perfect for me. So without more ado, I'll get myself inside and show you inside. Well, I'm inside now, and you can see what I mean by all the lovely lights. The room is beautiful.
Looking good, Ian.
So we're all set up.
Have a good day.
Thank you very much. And we're all set up, and Helen is modelling my stamp here, my lovely friend Helen. So we're all set up.
Pretty.
Helen's embracing the Halloween theme of today. So, we've got the flaming skull of Anubis, which is a newbie for me. Then the Venusian butterflies. Then we have the lightning discs. They're really cool. I love the pink one myself. And then we come out the other end. And then we've got the skull in the jar with the brain not the back. So we'll just go over to Helen. This is Helen's. Helen sells the most amazing jewellery and goggle inserts.
Hey up.
Hey, she's there again. There's lovely Robert. Hello. And Helen's company is By Dad.
Dad.
By Dand.
There's an N in it.
Well, I can't read it from
N
here.
for numpty,
I haven't got my eyes in. N for numpty, that's me. Some lovely charm bracelets. Hair slides. They're ideal for me if I had any hair. And then there's the winged brooches. These are cool. Now about that. Keep calm and drink tea. Can't say fairer than that. And the good witch has arrived. The lights are lit, and here she is, looking resplendent in her shawl, her skull shawl. Beautiful. Looking a bit coy there. Woo!
So it's now 4 o'clock, or 4:15. My canvas is uploading, ready for YouTube tonight. So we thought we'd make use or take advantage of the afternoon sun and come for a WLK. So having to use the walking stick today because my foot is hurting. The bruising has spread to my big toe now, so it's now right the way across the entire foot. So yeah, so we're not going far, but just wanted to come out and get some fresh air. And like I said, just enjoy that afternoon sunshine, because who knows what's coming in the next few weeks.
Well, I got stuck in the traffic on the way back from Whitby, and it's taken me 2.5 hours to get a 50-minute run. So I died for the lavatory, which I've been, and I've stopped at Starbucks, and I'm having an egg sandwich, some potato chips, a drink, and a swirly pecan bun. I feel I deserve this. So we'll just go over to Helen. This is Helen. Helen sells the most amazing jewellery and goggle inserts. And we've got the swirly pecan bun. I feel I deserve this. I have to say my swirly pecan bun was very nice. I'm back in the car now and I'm going to finish the last leg of my journey, which will take me about an hour to get back to Mike and Mr. Puppy Dog. So off I go. Well, I'm back home all safe and sound. Somebody's very giddy to see me. I think somebody else might be giddy to see me as well. But I'm home eventually. It was a bit of a trying journey, but end of a good weekend. Really enjoyed it all. No, Bentley, you're not getting in on the shot, on the act. Enjoyed it all loads. It was a really good weekend. Saw lots of new customers, lots of existing customers and friends. So next time I'm out at Steampunks in Space at the British Space Centre. It sounds a little bit like it should be International Rescue, but it's not. But it's a great place anyway.
And where's that?
That's in Leicester. So over and out till my next expedition.
The afternoon now, it's 3:20. It's about to get dark because the clocks have changed today. But this weekend, while Ian was away, we received a box of Happy Mail. I haven't opened it because it says on it Deakin, Campbell and Bentley. So all I've done is just opened the box so that it can be opened easy. He says, I'm forgetting which way it was now. There it is. So yes, box of Happy Mail.
Ooh.
So let's just open this. Oh, it's pretty.
Let's have a look.
Very Lavinia.
I think it probably is Lavinia, my friend.
Very, very nice. So it's from Ellie Smith. So it says, Mike, Ian and Mr. Bentley, some Happy Mail for you. Hope you can find a use for it. Your videos and tutorials on YouTube have been a godsend. Thank you so much. Best wishes, Ellie. Oh, thank you, Ellie. That's absolutely fantastic. So the first thing I notice on top of the box
is Mr. Puppy Dog.
So Hansapet. So cookies. So I wonder what these are. German.
We've got a picture of the chicken on them.
Yes, so chicken strips. Chicken and rice, possibly.
I made like those,
Shall we test?
Bentley! What this? Sit.
What's this?
Sit.
Hang on.
He's actually naked, is Bentley, at the moment.
Up. There we go.
He's got no collar on at all. He's nudie.
What do you think? I think that's a hit.
Yep, that's the hit.
Ellie, well done.
Bentley says thank you.
So, not sure what else is in here.
There's lots of little things wrapped up. We love little things wrapped up.
Yes, so there's a pack of these vellum stamps. Looks like there's a massive pack of stamps. Like vellum. I'm not going to open each packet, but let me just have a quick. Ooh. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're like glassine.
Oh, they're nice.
Oh, actually, no.
It's self-adhesive.
Oh, possibly. Could be. I don't know. But they've got like rice paper on one side, but they're shiny on the other.
Ooh.
So, unfortunately, my Mandarin or Cantonese. Oh, somebody's back.
Has he eaten it?
I think he has.
Look at neck.
Right, one more then.
One more and that's it. Sit.
Yeah, here we go. Good boy. Go on then. So yes, my Cantonese or Mandarin's not very good, so I can't really read what it says there.
It says very nice stickers.
Yes.
In Mandarin.
So prima flowers.
Mandarinese.
Mandarinese.
It's like Chinglish.
So beautiful prima flowers.
Lovely.
And oh, some nice little laser cuts. Fishes. The fishes. Very nice. Ooh.
They're nice, aren't they?
Oh. ATC frames.
Oh, that's something we could produce soon.
I've seen these before, but I've seen them online, but I've never actually seen them in person.
The details are lovely.
They are. Somebody's back for another one.
No, you're not having another one.
So they're rather lovely. Look at those two little steampunk beauties.
Yep, cool.
Rather lovely. Some wooden buttons. So they will go in the mixed media work. As your eyes just alighted on that.
What? Could have done. Probably, possibly, yes.
Oh, hang on.
Oh. I've gone all unnecessary.
Look. Oh, recognise those.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Look at that one. Get my hand in there.
Have a look.
Oh, they're nice, aren't they? I can feel some casting material coming up. Sorry, I had to come back to you.
So there's some beautiful. Look at these.
These are graphic. Are they graphic 45?
I don't know whether these are graphic 45 or whether they're Prima or whether they're. I don't know whether they're Tim.
They're what I'd call bloody marvellous.
Yes. So there's a few other bits and pieces in. There's also cabochon, an octopus, steampunky.
Oh yeah.
Cabochon in there. Look, it's all sliding out my hands. The peacocks we've seen before. So we used to sell these when we had our shop.
We did, yeah.
So, but again,
that's pretty. I know we had something similar in our shop when we had it.
The hats with wings and everything. Look,
they're lovely, aren't they?
Okay, so that's metal work. Let's just pop those down there for now. Don't you be walking off with that big cog over there.
I think that's going in my pocket actually.
So
yeah, with that. Hang on, let me come back. There we are.
So there's a box of wooden chipboard frames.
They're sweet, aren't they? Ooh, packs of things.
Yes. Now then, I think I know what these are. I think Ellie
she did say she was getting rid of something, didn't she?
She did email to say that there would be a package on its way. So let's come back to those in a minute. I don't think... Obviously, Ellie is slightly psychic. Because
you were going to buy some.
I was going to buy some, but I didn't have to now. Right, so what's this then? So we've got some Dusty Attic.
Dusty Attic stuff's lovely.
It is.
It's Australian, isn't it? Yeah, Australia,
yeah.
I've made a lot of Dusty Attic stuff.
Snip art. So this is, I think it's a Polish company.
Oh.
They've got little catch points in. Look.
Yeah. Pipe's nice. So we could do something similar when we get our machine. Beautiful.
Absolutely. Okay, now I'm going to leave the napkins on there because Ellie's address is on that.
Okay.
All right, but look.
There's more. As Jiminy Cricket used to say.
These are, again, Snip Art, the Polish company. So they're absolutely beautiful.
They're great, aren't they?
They're absolutely cool. Right, so
keep the desk covered. I'll pan up to you. Right, you open the box.
Tell you what, let's do it that way.
There we are.
That's it. I don't want to reveal Ellie's address. So,
they're pretty, aren't they?
Are they paper clay?
I'm not sure. They might be.
No, they're too hard to be paper clay. Hang on. No, they're plaster of Paris. Never put them on your tongue, ladies and gentlemen.
They're pretty, aren't they?
They're delicate.
You've just used a load on the project.
I have. The first time in ages I've used some flowers on a mixed media project. But look at those. Sunflower, daisies. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. So they will definitely get used. And they're not all that heavy considering they are plaster. Not heavy at all.
They'll take paint well.
They will. Right, so...
I'll come back up to you while you move that.
Okay, some napkins. Right, now we've just moved that out of the way.
Ooh.
Some napkins as well. But I think these are...
Oh, they're cute.
They are, aren't they? Very. Okay, so...
Well, we think we know what these are, don't we?
Now... Because I've started redoing my mixed media canvases again, I said to Ian, I really could do with buying some acrylic inks. And then in Ellie's email, she says, I'll send you my acrylic inks because I don't use them anymore.
I'm getting rid of them.
Yeah, and I thought, well, that's serendipitous, isn't it? So let's just... Oh, and these ain't cheap.
Which ones are they?
Hello, Mr. Bentley. They're Deli Rowney.
Oh, they're nice. Oh.
So, he's come for more. So there's a white.
Well, shall we unpack them all and then show them when we finish?
Good idea. Okay, so these are all of the inks that Ellie has sent.
Some lovely colours there.
There are. So, just quickly go through. So we've got sap green. There's olive green. There's antelope brown.
No wintergreen.
Burnt umber.
3 greens.
Yeah. Sepia.
2 browns.
A black.
3 browns-ish.
Yeah. There's a raw sienna.
Yeah.
There's scarlet. There is brilliant yellow. It's fabulous.
It's brilliant.
Yellow ochre. And there's Rowney blue, which is beautiful. And Quite.
Look at those.
Absolutely. So
They are humdingery-doos.
they are absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to start playing with them. So Ellie, thank you so much for that fantastic Happy Meal. We are very, very blessed.
Thank you.
And so's Mr. Bentley.
Oh.
And he's coming back. Come
Here
on
he
then,
comes.
quickly then. Okay, you're going to sit for me. Sit. Give me 5. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Go on then. Take it in there. And Mr. Bentley says thank you too. Good morning everyone. It's Wednesday, 3rd of November. Just approaching 10:30 in the morning. And it's haircut day. Just been and had a lovely trim by the lovely Mel, my lovely hairdresser or barber, depending on which way you want to call it. So I'm just on my way to Mum and Dad's. Let me do a recap, seeing as I don't think I've vlogged since Ian got back on Sunday. So Monday was back to work day really. I had quite a bit of day job stuff that needed attending to. Website orders, I had some design work to do for a different customer, a different client. So that kind of took most of the day doing that. Finished, I think, probably about 6 o'clock in the evening. And then yesterday, I went over to see Mum and Dad, and when I got there, I was taking some more laundry over, some more ironing that I'd done for them. Because I hadn't seen them over the weekend, because Ian had been away and I didn't have the car, I was anxious to go over and just make sure that they were okay. When I got there on Tuesday morning, there was no sign of Dad, and I said, where is he? to Mum, and she said he's gone out. He's gone for a walk to the shops, which is fantastic. It's the first time he's gone to the shops on his own since he's had the stroke, and he did it off his own back. So although I was a bit worried, there was no need to, because about half an hour later he turned up. He'd been to the shops, he'd managed to do all the shopping, he'd managed to do work his way through the checkouts and everything without any problems whatsoever. So really proud of him for that. But Mum wasn't feeling very well yesterday. Her nose had swollen, and her top lip across there had all swollen, and you could see it was kind of puffy underneath her eyes, and her eyes were watering, and because her top lip was a bit swollen, she was drooling a little bit, so she was constantly dabbing at a tissue, but she wouldn't let me ring the doctors. So it looks as though she'd been punched in the face, to be honest. So trying to find out what had happened, whether it was a spontaneous kind of flare-up of something, or whether accidentally in the night Dad had turned over and punched her in the face, or whatever, or she'd fallen or something like that. Because if it was just that, then there's not a lot really you can do. But if it is some kind of inflammation caused by an infection, then I need to know. So what we did was I gave her some anti-inflammatory tablets and painkillers, but just enough for the day, and I said I would come back this morning, and if the swelling's gone down and it's not quite as bad, then there's nothing really to worry about. But if it has got worse, or it's not, or it looks worse, then I'm calling the doctors. So that's why I'm on my way now. So I've just had my hair cut and I'm going straight down. I will let you know later on how she's fared. So it's now 12 o'clock. I've just left Mum and Dad. So Mum's face is a lot better today. The redness and the swelling has definitely subsided. It's not completely gone, but it's definitely subsided. So the anti-inflammatories are definitely working. So she's feeling a lot better in herself. Our dad has also gone into the shed today and he's pottering about doing a few bits and pieces in there. So he's obviously a lot better as well. I forgot to mention the speech therapy nurse that's been coming to see Dad to help him with his regaining his speech. Not that he's lost his speech, it's just words that he's forgotten the names of. She's now discharged him, so she won't be coming anymore because he's getting better and he's doing it all through just relearning. Once he relearns the word for something, he doesn't forget it. So it's just a process of, you know, when he comes across a word that he can't remember, if you let him know what it is, then he's fine, you know, and he remembers it again. So it's only the one other therapy nurse now, lovely nurse called Cheryl, who will be coming on Tuesday, but because he's been up and about and going to the shops and also in the shed, then I think she's also going to discharge him as well. So it looks as though Dad's recovery, although is not 100%, and don't think he ever will be, but no longer needs that help from the nurses, which can only be a good thing. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.